Hi guys, Matos here. In that video I want to discuss with you about Man vs Machine, also known as MVM. But first, I want to show you that 90% of the people who are still watching my video are not subscribed. So if you guys could subscribe, it would be amazing and it will help me out a lot. Okay, let's start the video now. I am not someone who play a lot of MVM. Basically, I'm not someone who have a high count of tools, and I did play it, but mostly in the free version, like the nightmare maps, etc. So my vision will be as someone who have a lot of hours in TF2, who know the basics of MVM, who know how to play some classes to a certain extent, but who is nowhere near a pro player at MVM. The first major issue come in my mind is the toxicity in the MVM community. Usually it's linked with two factors. The first one is the fact that most of the people who I saw being toxic are usually some high counts or high tours players. The second factor is toxicity come with griefers too. And the three of them are very linked together. The griefers and the high tours are usually the same or they are similar, and they want to force you to play the way they think the game should be played. Keep in mind that MVM is a game mode where the cooperation should be the main factor, and not one person ruling over 5 other people. One of those issues is the fact that you can't really kick those people because they are allowed to come back with some sort of retry or bug, etc. So yeah, that's one bad point for Valve, honestly. One other issue with those players is the fact that some of them just are they're just some meta slave, basically. What does it mean? It means that, for example, you want to play Paywall, you want to play Spy, you won't be able to do that. They will just look at you, yell in the mic, and they will just kick you for not playing the way they want you to play, for not playing as the meta. And it's just sad, honestly. Why would you do that? What's the point of that? There is no purpose of that. If you want to play as a meta and to be sure that no one will fuck up the game for you, just queue with a party, you queue with 5 other people, and that's it. You will be sure to be with some people who have the same ideas as you, and that's it. It's that simple, honestly. Another thing to add on the toxicity can be the fact that Valve removes the possibility of inspecting what other players took as perk and upgrade to play the game. Because for some of the meta player, again, they were that mad and that crazy that if you didn't do, for example, the 2 shield upgrade on the medic on the first wave or the crit canteen, it was bad, it was evil, you weren't allowed to play and they would kick you or they would insult you in chat and in VC. Come on guys, don't be like that, it's just a fucking dick move. If the person didn't took those upgrades, if the person is new, just tell to that person, okay, perhaps you could take that upgrade, perhaps you could take that, and you can play that way, or the robots come in that direction. Helps them to get the ropes on the game rather than insulting them. Because those new players are actually what makes that game mode and what makes TF2 still alive. The second point who make me feel a bit sad about MVM is the fact that this game mode is put behind a paywall. I mean, yes, sir, trading exists, yes, sir, it's like $3 to $4, it's not a lot, but there's a lot of kids in Team Fortress 2, and basically putting a paywall on that game mode makes them almost unable to access to it. And that's really sad because they can't just play the free version of it and they can't get some loot if they wanted to. They can progress, and MVM tools are very different from the normal maps. At my eyes, I don't think like putting a paywall for the loot in MVM was a good idea. What could have been done was to basically put some news like the strange, for example, bot killers and stuff like this. But you could make the drop rate stupidly low, and in that case, it would have been nice too. Anyway, I just think it's a bit unfair for the free to play. So what I'm saying is like even if MVM is or can be a fun gameplay, the toxicity and the fact that there is a paywall in front of it just make it sometimes unfun to play. There is a lot of to discuss about, especially about the toxicity. Like we can talk about the taco bots, we can talk about the pizza bots, the iTunes players, the griefers, the hackers, etc. But I mean, it's MVM. I don't think it will change, and I don't think any major update will happen to it, since unless it's a game-breaking exploit who happen to be discovered, nothing will change in MVM, I assume. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, again, feel free to subscribe because it still helped me a lot. I'll see you in the next one.